Good morning, everyone. Morning. Okay. How do I feel right now? Okay, thank you. Okay. Yeah. Beautifully nervous. When I studied in Korea as a minister in training, at the time I took some class. The name was kind of homiletics class. It's related to preach or sermon, Dharma talk or public talk. At the time, the professor said to the students, "Good public talk is the talk that audience feels." The talk was about 20-minute talk. About 20-minute talk. If you feel, the talk was 20-minute talk, then it's a great talk. He said. So even though sometimes some people speak for an hour, but you feel 20 minutes, then it's a great talk. Yeah. But from my experience, I got some lesson. Talk for exactly 20 minutes. Exactly 20 minutes. This is the safest way to make a better talk. So today I'll talk for exactly 20 minutes or a little bit more. So now let's come back to the point of the, today's topic. Well, seems like some of you are new here, and some of you came many times here. Then what brings you here? What brings us here? For fun? Or for the meditation? There are some reasons why we are here. There are some reasons. While everyone's reason for being here is different, in the deepest level, I think we have the same reason for being here. Then what would it be? What would it be? A philosophy professor, philosophy professor once wrote 250 of the best-known philosophers, scientists, writers, and intellectuals in the world. He asked them, the question was, what is the meaning of life? Very simple. What is the meaning of life? Some offered their best guesses. Some admitted that they just made up a purpose for life. Some were honest enough to say they were clueless. In fact, many of those famous intellectuals asked the professor to write back and tell them if he discovered the purpose of life. Okay. What is the purpose of life? If you had to answer that question, the same question, what would your answer be? Hi, Rafe.
Happily seeking the truth.
So one more time, please.
Happily seeking the truth.
Thank you. Yeah. He got the answer. Okay. As I asked, what brings us here? There must be some reasons. One could say, because I'm curious about the meditation, I'm curious about the Won Dharma Center, this building. Sometimes people come because they want to see the buildings. Or I want to practice meditation together with others and have some good guidance from the teacher. Many answers are possible. I think in the deepest level, we have the same expectations. Then I think I want to be happy, or I want to be happier. Until now, the best answer for the purpose of life is happiness. We want happiness. So I am going to talk about the happiness, but the Buddha's happiness. If some of you find a better answer, please let me know. Because I need to change the topic. Okay. Somebody? Anybody? Okay, not this time. Then, what kind of happiness do we have? Sometimes we are happy. Sometimes we are not happy. Sometimes we are happy. Then what kind of happiness do we have? I consulted one of my soul friends, Wikipedia. Yeah, very good friend. Yeah. He told me that happiness is a mental or emotional state of well-being characterized by positive or pleasant emotions ranging from contentment to intense joy. Okay. This is a really good definition. Do you like this definition? Okay. But for me, this definition is good, but this definition didn't resonate true to me. One reason is that the definition of happiness is not so simple, very complicated sometimes. So exploring and contemplating the concept of happiness led me to realize that there are three types of happiness in life. 3 types. So let me introduce these 3 types of happiness one by one. Do you remember when you were a baby? About 1 year old? Do you remember? Oh, you don't remember. Then anyway, when is a baby happy? Many times. If mother feeds her baby, the baby will be happy. When a baby is good cared by their parents, he or she will be happy. In general, we are loved by somebody, we are happy. If we are treated with good manners, we are also happy. Candy makes children happy. Ice cream makes children happy, as well as some of you here, including me. Celebrities are happy with fame. People make money and they are happy sometimes. Sometimes when you buy a car or a house, even if you buy your iPhone or iPad or some good thing, we are happy. There are many types of happinesses here, but there is a common kind of interest in them. These tell us when we take something, when you take something, we are happy. When you take something, we are happy. I say this type of happiness is take happiness. Take happiness. So this take happiness is the first happiness we have since we were born as a baby. And the second one. I've named the second happiness from some company's slogan. This is one of the most famous and easily recognized slogans in advertising. It is a Nike slogan. What is it? You got it. So I say this happiness is just happiness. Just happiness. Okay, second happiness is just happiness. Okay. Sometimes, even though we don't take anything, just we feel good and we are happy. In my case, I don't know why. Just sometimes just happy. Okay, thank you. So that's why I say just happiness. Just happy. Sometimes after we take something, it is enough. At that time also we feel satisfied, contented, and at the moment also we happy. So it can be a just happiness. So second happiness is just happiness. It happens sometimes. I don't know why it happens. Just happens. Sometimes, so I thought about that. Why it happened? Sometimes I think it's related to satisfaction, contentment, or self-esteem, self-respect. Sometimes just I love myself, then I'm happy. Those things happen inside, I think. Anyway, it names just happiness. Okay. Then the third happiness now. Okay, what is the first happiness? Take. And second, just. And then what's the last one? Perfect. Okay, let's finish the talk. Okay. The third happiness is a grown-up's happiness. Give happiness, grown-up's happiness. Yeah. If we are greedy, we cannot have this happiness. What will bring this happiness to us? I think all of you, you have experienced this kind of happiness. When we give something to others, or when you share something with others, we feel happy. We're happy. For example, when we volunteer, even though we don't make any money for this volunteer work, we are happy. Sometimes we donate money or some precious things, then we are happy. We don't think, after donating money or something, seems like somebody stole my precious money or precious thing. We are just happy, even though we give money. We don't make any money, but we are happy. So this is a very noble happiness, very noble happiness. So I say this is give happiness. So now we learned all three types of happiness: take happiness, just happiness, and give happiness. All three. Then the next step. Now Buddha's happiness. What's different from us or our ordinary people? Buddha also, in the real life, all the situations are similar or the same to Buddha and us. But we think probably Buddha will be happier than us. Then why? Buddha also had the same situation or similar situation. What is different from ordinary people? So first happiness was take happiness. Buddhas are also human beings, so when they take something, they are happy. It is the same, and yet there is something different about how the Buddha takes happiness. Have you ever heard about a baby fish story? A baby fish story. Thank you. Okay, I have to tell. There was a baby fish in the sea. There was a baby fish in the sea. The baby fish once asked an elder fish, I keep hearing people talk about this thing called the sea. Okay. The sea. Just what is the sea? Okay. The baby fish asked. If you are an elder fish, now you are elder fish, please answer me. I'm a baby fish. Please answer the question. Okay. The elder fish replied, well, the sea is what surrounds us. And the baby fish asked again, what? Why can't I see it? But why can't I see it? Make sense? Yeah, baby fish. He cannot see the sea. The elder fish kindly explained, oh dear, the sea is within you and all around you. You were born in the sea and you will die in the sea. The sea envelopes you, just like your own skin does. Yeah, the elder fish was very kind. Right now, are you aware of your breath? Inhale and exhale, breathing. Do you feel some freshness or aliveness while breathing? Now I'm talking about the air, not the sea. In our case, the air surrounds us, envelopes us. How about earth? Without earth, there is no place to touch and lean on. So we cannot walk, run, stand and sit. So the earth and the air support and surround us. Everybody knows that. Everybody knows that. In some sense, we take the air. We take the earth. The same, but we usually didn't realize this. In order to live and stay alive, we need the air, the sun and moon, the earth, the trees, animals, flowers, parents, friends. They are all our sustainers, protectors. In essence, we are all interconnected and intersupporting of each other. Right now, intellectually you understand this, or already you understood this. But just like a baby fish didn't feel the sea, sometimes we didn't see, didn't aware of this. This is the difference between Buddha and ordinary people. People live in a sea of the Dharma, yet they usually don't know what it is. Buddha knows it. So Buddha's take happiness is a little bit different, deeper. So sometimes we hear the clocks like a click sound at night, at night, not digital clock, analog clock, not digital. But daytimes we cannot hear anything. Only when we are quiet and calm, we can hear it. Just like this, as we practice meditation or keep the spiritual journey, our Dharma eye begin to open. Kind of a spiritual eye begin to open. Then we'll see the world as the Buddha see the world. So this is Buddha's take happiness. Buddha's take happiness. In this case, in my understanding, Buddha is happy every moment because he have kind of eternal take happiness. He knows he take the earth. He knows he take the air. He knows he take everything. It's supporting, protecting, helping him. So every moment he's happier than ordinary people, I think. I've explained the first time the take just give 3 happinesses, and then I talk about the Buddha's happiness. The first step was take happiness. From that, our understanding or our, how can I tell? Like sometimes, let's see, right now it's bright. We can see outside, but at night we cannot see much because it's dark. Because of light, we can see more. Buddha has one more light. We call this wisdom. Through the wisdom, we can have more take happiness. So Buddha's take happiness, it sounds good. And we can take that with the wisdom. We develop our wisdom. So the next one is now just happiness, and then give happiness, Buddha's happiness. But as I said in the beginning, do you remember? 20 minutes. It's almost 20 minutes, so This part probably, because if I open this part, at least I need more than 15 to 20 minutes. So that's why, that's about this one. And one more thing, I'd like to conclude today's talk with this. How one can increase these three kinds of happiness in our daily life. I think that's more important. When I practice in Korea, every morning, right before morning sitting meditation, we recite the 9 essential articles. These 9 essentials show us how to achieve the Buddha's happiness in our daily life. It is called essential dharmas of daily practice. Essential dharmas of daily practice. This is not dharma that was secretly transmitted and taught, but opened to everyone. Essential dharmas of daily practice is here, right in the back. Yeah. You can see the 9 articles. So I'll talk more about essential dharmas of daily practice and give happiness and just happiness of the Buddha next week. Okay. I'm sorry. So please come here next week. And sorry, one more thing. Lastly, I'd like to give you a simple homework assignment. Okay. In the morning, when you drink coffee or tea, okay, just you drink, or when you drink coffee or tea, you smell, you do like this or not? You sometimes smell, oh, it's good. Like this, sometimes think about just happiness, give happiness, take happiness. This is the homework. From time to time, just think about it. And then come back here next week, please. Okay. And then I hope you widen the horizon of your happiness. Widen the horizon of your happiness. And let's have a silent moment for a few minutes, and then share your insights about this talk or your practice. Please close your eyes, and we'll have several minutes of meditation.